Good afternoon. The magic that is flight. Ever since the Wright brothers first took to the skies in 1903, the dream of flight has captured imaginations and it's opened up the world in ways that our ancestors could only dream of. There is something that is uniquely thrilling about the moment a plane lifts off the ground. The realization that you are no longer bound by the limits of the earth, and that even for a short time, the horizon is yours to explore. This new hangar represents that same sense of wonder and ambition. It's not just about parking a plane, it's about building a future. One where there will be more people, more goods, and more ideas that can take flight. And that's from right here in Killeen. Good afternoon, I'm Janelle Ford. I'm the Executive Director of Communications and Marketing for the City of Killeen. It is my pleasure to welcome you here today as we celebrate the opening of the second hangar here at the airport. It's a milestone. It symbolizes growth, it symbolizes progress, and endless opportunities and possibilities for our community. We have a few speakers on the agenda, but before we get to them, we're going to get to our mayor, Debbie Nash King, to welcome everyone. Thank you.
Good afternoon to our political and military representatives, city manager and staff, council member, Mayor Pro Tem Gonzalez, Councilwoman Cobb, and council member board, Chamber of Commerce representatives, Bell County members, business leaders, community leaders, and the Chamber of Commerce representatives. It is an honor to welcome you all here today as we celebrate another landmark achievement for the Killeen Regional Airport. The opening of a second hangar is more than expanding a building. It's about expanding opportunity, welcoming new partnerships, and positioning Killeen as a hub growth in connections. This hangar will enhance our airport's capabilities, capacity, and reinforce our regional economic development and accessibility. On behalf of the City of Killeen, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone that contribute to the project. Mr. Wilson, you and your team are simply the best. We want to thank excuse me. We want to thank our airport executive director, Mr. Wilson, city staff, CSI Aviation, community partners, and everyone who made this a reality. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication to take on this effort. This is our Central Texas hometown airport, and this hangar will unlock countless possibilities for our community. Everyone here, please give Mr. Wilson and his team a round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. And we also want to thank our construction partners, which is NASCO, who were very integral in this process as well. I'm going to invite up another partner now, and that is CSI representative, and that is Mr. William Rock Collins.
I think it's most appropriate if we start out right up front with a big thank you. And there's a thank you that goes out to a large number of folks, as you talked about, that have contributed immensely towards this project. But specifically, I really appreciate, and CSI really appreciates, your dedication and your team that you have surrounded yourself in this community. And it means a lot, and it's results driven, I gotta tell you. It also is something that has built relationships, very strong relationships between the vendors, the companies, the people that provide the services, and those who build things. And so for that city council, for the members, for everything that you've done, a big thank you. And I'll tell you right now, there hasn't been any airport that I've been involved with that has a team like Mike Wilson's team. And Mike, you got a great team, and you're a great partner to work with, and I sincerely appreciate your being a teammate in this project. So from the city management all the way across, Killeen is making milestones, and as we say in the military, there's targets out there, we knock them down, and we take the objective, and that's what's been happening here. Okay, so I'm gonna walk away from this mic, and I'm gonna talk to you just about a few things, and if you can't hear me, I'll come back to the mic. But I want you to take a minute. I want you to think about the most important things that we've been mentioning today. You know, we're talking about jobs, we're talking about revenue into the community, we're talking about a lot of really important things. But there's something that we value, every one of us values, right up front. And they're sitting all around you. It's about family. It's about relationships. Everyone in here has lost somebody. Everyone in here has experienced tragedies within their families and their friends, in their circles, whether it's on the battlefield, or whether it's an aging grandparent, a parent, the loss of a child. So I want you to understand the impact of what is happening here to this community. And what you see right there, that's a King Air 300 series airplane. And it looks like a regular airplane to most of you folks here. But what's inside that airframe is something that contributes to life-saving things. See, that's an air ambulance machine. And that machine responds to the 911 calls and transport people in need. That gets them to higher level care. In other words, we're talking about saving lives. This hangar was built with an ultimate focus for our community to save lives. And every one of us value these people that it saves. But see, it just doesn't happen with a machine. It happens because of the hard work, the dedication, and the ability to draw high quality individuals to provide that service. And I got news for y'all. Right here in Killeen, we're able to draw the highest caliber employees in the country. If you take just a minute, and I'll give a few shout outs because many of those folks are standing right behind you. To make a mission, when somebody's in need, they're going to pick up the telephone, and it's like a 911 call from a hospital, generally. And they're going to say, we need your help. Can you come? And that call comes into a dispatch center. And I've got dispatchers here that take those calls. Dave, Ashley, raise your hand over there. There's a dispatch center right here in Killeen that's receiving those calls right now. In fact, there's not any airplanes out here right now on the flight line because they're all out there saving lives. I've got pilots that fly the airplanes. Pilots, any in here, raise your hands. And then there's medical folks that meet that need. We have doctors, nurses, paramedics. Any in here? Raise your hands. That's who's on the front end of the whip that's saving somebody's life day in and day out. We're providing service 24/7, 365 days a year. We're doing it right here in this community. We're doing it elsewhere. This company's spread out, saving lives from as far away as Benin, Africa. Okay? So it's truly amazing. And then everything that goes beyond that, we are contributing towards multiple things within our community
within our state and within our country. And we have the best of it right here. Our center of excellence for maintenance on our airplanes is right here. Mechanics, where are you? What a blessing to have this ability to capture pilots and mechanics that come out of, with years of experience out of our armed forces, coming right here local. And they can stay and not have to move uproot their families as they go. And so CSI provides this unique opportunity to deliver something that's meaningful to everybody in this room. None of us in here know when we're going to need that asset, and we hope we never do. Okay? But the odds are somebody's going to have to. Okay? And so I've got in here a spread of employees that contribute in one fashion or another, from accountants to medical billing to human resources to administration and so forth. And so CSI continues to grow, continues to deliver. We surpassed the 300 employee mark here recently, and we're going to, our 5-year forecast is the demand here in Texas far exceeds our growth rates. So we've got nothing but a bright future ahead of us. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to end with this. We are blessed, all of us. We are blessed to have this kind of capability right here in our community, and that can deliver those kinds of things with high quality people that ultimately save somebody's life, because everybody's life is important. It's important to somebody, to their families, to you and me, okay? And I think we all share that in common. So, big thank you to everything you guys have done to make that happen.
Thank you so much, sir, and all of the CSI employees here. We will now bring up our final speaker, which is Mr. Wilson, the Executive Director of Aviation for the City of Killeen.
How do I follow that up? I also want to thank everybody for being here today. We're so excited to celebrate the completion of our second hangar at GRK. This state-of-the-art facility encompasses 9,200 square feet of hangar deck with LED lighting, radiant heating, which feels good today, right? High-velocity fans for the summertime, a fire suppression system, and epoxy flooring. But the hangar also includes, what you can't see, is over 4,000 square feet of office and operation space, which will accommodate some of the services that Rock was just talking about. The total cost of this facility was approximately $6.3 million, but we received over $4.5 million of that cost being provided through the FAA's Military Airport Program, or MAP. So I want to shout out and give a thanks to the local FAA folks in the Southwest region of Fort Worth that help us with these grants, but also the congressional leadership that we have that worked so hard to support our grant applications. We wouldn't be here today with the first hangar and the second one if it wasn't for our folks in Washington that work hard every day to support us. But you know, this is more than just about a building, and I don't want to repeat what Rock just said. But today is about celebrating the tremendous growth of the partnership that the City of Killeen has had with CSI over the last few years. Rock, if you remember, we started this partnership in the fall of 2018 with a little bitty 10 hangar that's still out there today on the ramp, and 5 or 6 employees, if I remember right. With the opening of this hangar, CSI now will occupy over 20,000 square feet of hangar deck and over 11,000 square feet of office space. And that number has the potential to continue to grow. You know, I'm very thankful for the partnership that we have today, and I can't wait to see what comes next. And I want to also thank my GRK team for overseeing the project from an administrative standpoint. As already been mentioned, I feel like I got the greatest team in the world. We couldn't do what we do here without you guys. Garber Engineering, they were the ones that did the design and the construction administration. To the Garber team, thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. The Garber team that we have operates as an extension of my staff. They're just like another part of my team. And then finally, NASCO Construction for doing an excellent job of completing this wonderful facility. Again, I want to thank everybody here, and I thank you all for coming.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wilson. And we want to just extend another thank you to the political figures that our mayor mentioned, but we have some folks from Pfluger's office, and so thank you so much for coming to represent him. From the planning teams to the construction crews and to all of you here today supporting this achievement, thank you for reminding us of the power of collaboration. From the vision to the execution, your hard work and dedication ensure Killeen continues to soar to new heights, literally and figuratively. Let's celebrate this exciting addition to Killeen Regional Airport, and we look forward to the many flights and opportunities that this will host. Congrats are in order for this new chapter for the airport. Here's to many more flights, adventures, and milestones that are to come. Thank you.